I'm Phyllis Grifford. I'm here with the Acadiana Native Plant Project, and we're a nonprofit organization that started a few years ago to promote the use of native plants in our landscape, and that the plants that you do put in, to the extent possible, the more natives you put, the more your land will function, have ecological function. And for the Native Plant Project, we support our mission by propagating about 100 species of native plants in our greenhouse. We educate, we demonstrate, and we collaborate. Hyptis alata, or clustered bushmint, is prolific and invites a lot of pollinators. It does well in wetlands and also in the Cajun prairie.
This is woolly rose mallow, which is a hibiscus plant. It's called Hibiscus lasiocarpus. It is a native hibiscus plant, similar to the ones you more than likely have seen around in yards. It has a specialist relationship to a bee, and so there is a specific bee, Tylothrix bombiformicus, that actually pollinates it and is the main pollinator for it. And so by using hibiscus plants, you actually support this single pollinator's existence.
Eryngium yuccifolium is rattlesnake master. It has a wonderful tall habit, looks like yuccas at the bottom, and it has great value for sweat bees that use its flowers. Pycnanthema muticum is a mint, a mountain mint, and that one it's about probably 2 or 3 feet tall at its biggest, and has some white leaves and white flowers at the top when it's blooming, attracts all kinds of butterflies and bees.
This is Silphium gracile, which is a fancy name for rosinweed, and this is a really good generalist flower for pollinators. So a lot of different pollinators like to visit this one flower. It blooms for a long time over the summer, and each flower puts out a lot of pollen for bees to eat and nectar for everything else to drink. So it attracts all sorts of wild bees, like your sweat bees and your bumblebees, as well as butterflies and moths and flies like syrphids, and beetles also enjoy the flowers. So it's really great just for attracting a massive number of, wide variety and diversity of native pollinators to your garden.
Rudbeckia texana, Texas coneflower, is a very tall, bright green-leaved aster in the sunflower family. It looks like black-eyed Susans. Like a lot of our asters are very important in Cajun prairie and also attracting lots of pollinators and like bees and butterflies.
Why would you design your garden with natives to attract maybe native pollinators or birds? What are the kinds of things that you might think about? You want to plant in big clumps like this because when pollinators are coming in, they're looking for efficiency too. And so you want to plant in big clumps so that there's a whole lot of targets for them all in one space. And you want to go for diversity because you're not just attracting one species, you're attracting, you're looking for a diverse, you're looking for a diverse group of pollinators, right? You want a lot of different species. So you want to plant a lot of different species of plants, and you want to plant them in big clumps like this. And you can have them, as you see here, where we have a very informal style, kind of a meadow or maybe a little woodland style, or you can plant them in a very formal style, as long as they get what they need in big clumps and a lot of diversity.